All right. Jonas voted for Aboleth. There was a lot of talk about Arumvarax. Arumvarax. Let's look at the Arumvarax briefly to see what I'm not going to draw. Arumvarax. The second level. There we go. Showing results for Arumvarax. There it is. There it is. Ba ba ba. Underpants. This is the Arumvarax. This is the first edition. It looks like it's a badger. It's a multi-legged badger. Fierce creature. Here's the two. Oh no, those are the rules. 2e version. Sorry, I shouldn't laugh, but it's just so different. All right, here's the 3rd edition, and here's the 5th edition of Arumvarax. Which is the best? I mean, you gotta love that black and white, but I think maybe 3rd edition is the most artistically. Anyway, let's go to. We don't want that anymore. We want the Aboleth. Maybe we'll Aboleth. Forgotten Realms Wiki. I haven't started recording yet. Don't panic. Here we go. Yeah, so we can see them all. I mean, I have some of them. Oh God. Here we go. Why don't you get rid of this thing? No, you can't get rid of it. All right, so there's 1st E, which we're going to look at. 2nd E, this is Ditcherlizzy. 3rd E. 4th E. Oh, interesting. That's a different one. 4th E. I haven't seen that one before. Maybe I have. And then 5th E, which again we'll look at. All right, closing that window. Coughing into the microphone. I've had this intermittent cough lately, and I don't know why. It's annoying. Okay. We are going to start recording. Hello, my name is Torrin Atkinson from torrinatkinson.com. Can't even say my own website properly. I'm an illustrator. I'm a storyboard artist. I'm a sometimes voice actor. I'm a dungeon master, sometimes a professional dungeon master. Co-creator of Spaceship Zero, the role-playing game, lead singer for the Darkest of the Hillside Thickets. What else am I? Just a dude whose taxes pay your salary. All right. And I'm a fan of Kids in the Hall. And this is the this is year number 3 of the 20-minute monster series. First, I went through the monster manual, the AD&D monster manual from A to Z, picking one monster from each letter, sometimes 2. Then I did the Fiend Folio, and now it is time for the Advanced Dungeons & Dragons Monster Manual 2. We should take a look at the cover. Here we go. I got it right here. Check it out. There it is. Let's get this out of the way. And, hey, look what's inside, now that I think about it. Boom, 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 boom. Apart from my drawing of Cthulhu. Can you see that? Drawing of Cthulhu. Also, more importantly, where is it? There it is. Signed by Gary Gygax at some convention. What does it say? Gen Con XVII 17? So, with that out of the way, we try to draw a monster in 20 minutes. And by we, I mean me. You're just along for the ride. But you can chat in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Sorry, my microphone stand is being a little finicky. Okay, so we can get rid of all that. Let's take a look at the... There he is. There's our good friend, the Aboleth. Let's get a good long look here. Where's my... This is my drawing. My drawing... Normally, I forgot. I haven't done this for so long. I forgot what I do. Quite often, I will pick a color that begins with the same letter as the creature. Amethyst? No? What's a color? Aqua? And some other A words. But let's start off. Let's go easy on me. Let's start off. But let's do a nice. Let's do. Here's the advanced. Here's the not the advanced. The D&D cartoon soundtrack recently released. After many long years, you can buy it So what are we looking at here? We got the, oh my god. Let's get a more interesting, let's do something we don't do. Let's go right down to the bottom. Photocopied tech pen. Is that going to be too scratchy? I think that might be too scratchy. Yeah, that's going to be too scratchy. This is True Grit Texture Society Engraver. Large spacing. Oh, that's quite. Oh, yeah. So if I do. Yeah, that's no good. Medium small spacing. No, I don't like that either. Oh my god, it's getting dramatic in here. The push pin pen. Sure, let's do that. All right, we're doing the push pin pen. We got the 3 eyes here. It's got a mass. It's got some weird tubules. We'll read the description. 1, 2, 3, 4 tentacles. And then it's got this kind of lobster tail with the fish tail on the end. Okay, so that's cool. What does it say? Very rare. Number appearing 1 to 4. Armor class 4. Blah, 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 blah. It's got, I guess, a walking speed and a swimming speed. We just need to know. Oh, it's got a special defense slime. High, lawful evil, size large. Okay, so that's good to know. All right, so that is the. Let's read the full description here. The Aboleth is an amphibious creature that dwells in underground lakes and caverns. Intelligent, it hates most land-going life and seeks methods to enslave or destroy the beings of the surface world. Oh my god. The race is extremely long-lived and has collected a great deal of knowledge more ancient than man. It is perhaps better that men do not know these ancient secrets, for these are rumored to be more horrible and foul than could be thought possible. The Aboleth has a slime. Let me zoom in just a little bit so you can read along. The Aboleth has a slime-covered fish-like body with large fluke-like tail, which propels it through the water. It is a blue-green mottled gray in color with a pinkish tan belly. Okay, blue-green mottled gray. Let's get a blue-green. I feel like this is like blue-green mottled gray. Let's do that. That'll be our color, I guess. With a pinkish tan belly, it has blue-black slime-producing organs on either side. Okay, so that's what those tubules are. Set in its head are 3 long slit-like purple-red eyes. We're not gonna do all the colors. Just let me be clear about that. Perhaps what I should do, I'm getting distracted, but that's fine. For those of you who are not aware, I mean, you could go on my channel and look at them. But let's quickly go through. There you are. Some of the 20-minute monsters. This is from the Fiend Folio Achieri. This is the first one from that series. Ankeg was Monster Manual. Oh, I've got different variations. Burbalang, Fiend Folio, the Boule from Monster Manual, Carrion Crawler. As you can see them all. I have different resolutions for posting in different places. So that's why you're seeing different ones. So this is the feel we're going for. All right, continue. Over the eyes are protective ridges. 4 10-foot-long tentacles grow from the top of his head. I would say the sides of its head. According to the... I mean, I could change it to match the description. And its toothless mouth is located on the underside. Great. On land, an Aboleth pulls its obscene mass with its tentacles. In combat, do we care about that? 1 to 6 points of damage? No. Slimy membrane, cure disease, we don't care about. It's highly intelligent and create very realistic illusions with audible and visual components if it concentrates and does nothing else. It can also try to enslave other creatures 3 times per day. That's great. So it's a psionic fish monster. The desire to serve the Aboleth, that's great. They will not fight for the Aboleth, but will attempt... Oh, should I do? I'm not sure if I should. Let's just draw the Aboleth. This charm can be broken. In water, an Aboleth will secrete a cloud of mucus at a distance of 1 foot. Oh, so it's like a hagfish. 1 foot all around. Funny story. Interlude. For some reason, I think it was National Hagfish Day this month. And in my work chat, sometimes just instead of saying good morning, everyone, I'll say happy whatever day it is today. And I think it was Hagfish Day. And the only GIF of hagfish I could find in the Google chat was extremely obscene. Not, I mean, yeah, it was obscene. So, anyway, moving on. Maybe I should lean into that for this drawing. Any creature drawn into the mucus must save versus poison or suffocate, blah, 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 blah. However, the Aboleth uses mucus to give its slaves the power to breathe water. Oh, interesting. Thus, the slaves will have the ability to breathe water for 1 to 3 hours. The mucus may be dissolved by soap or wine. Now that is a drawing. I'm not sure if I'm up to that. I really want to feature the Aboleth. I don't want to worry about the dudes, the slaves, but maybe we'll see. Maybe I should do an Aboleth riding on a, instead of a dude riding an Aboleth riding on a bunch of dudes. Okay. There are reports of huge underwater cities built by the Aboleths and those they enslaved, but these reports have never been proven. Okay, well, I feel like it's not for you to say what reports have and have not been proven. All right, so we're gonna let me just grab this guy. C, V. Great. Now we got our. Let me. I guess it doesn't matter what color it is. Ooh, Thundercats are in danger. Anyone in the chat so far today? Hey, Killswitch, welcome. Hey, question for you. You were here yesterday, and we were having problems with Twitch. Can you go over to my Twitch channel, like you did before? Or just tell me if you remember, was there sound? Twitch.tv/TornAtkinson. Because I can see it. Sorry, let me... Yeah, so now you're hearing my voice. The Arumvarax is the first from my Twitch stream. But that's after I... See, now that now it looks finished now. Up next, yeah. When I click... That's so confusing. So confusing. I don't understand Twitch at all. Anyway. Is it still streaming for you, Killswitch? Or did it end when I went to my Twitch and tried to poke around? Same as yesterday. You can hear, but black screen. Okay, thank you for that. Okay. This is important information for troubleshooting. Okay. The other thing I wanted to show you. No, not that one. No, not that one. Second edition. Where's Ditcher Lizzie? I know I got it. Let's delete that. Didn't I bring Ditcher Lizzie's second edition? Maybe I didn't. Okay. All right. Well, anyway, here's third edition Aboleth. By Adam Rex, I believe. I like the way he did the holes in the side, these things. That's kind of an interesting way to do it. The tentacles are kind of like not close to the head at all, and it's got this snout, which I'm not sure about that. This music is quite jammy. And then here is the 5th edition, the current. Its eyes are quite small compared to the other versions. And it's supposed to have a toothless mouth, according to 1st edition, so now we've given it teeth, and the tentacles are coming from behind instead of at the front. And there's a lot of these little tendrils down here, so that's quite interesting, But I want to look at, we got to look at the Tony Ditcher Lizzie. We've got to. I'm wasting so much time. I should be drawing right now, but let's do it. Ditcher Lizzie Aboleth. There it is. Okay, let's copy that. Ooh, Johnny Quest. Scary. All right. I put it in the wrong layer, but here's the 2nd edition Tony Ditcher Lizzie Aboleth. I like the colors. Oh, the colors, children. And he's got the spines on the caudal fin. I think that's what it's called, the caudal fin. Could be wrong. I put that on the wrong layer. So let me just paste that in again, just in case I want to keep that. All right, so I think we're going to draw. Let's get rid of that. What kind of, what kind of composition do we want to make? Should we do a sexy? I'm just trying to imagine in my mind before I start drawing and timing it. It's already 10:19. Oh my god, spent so much time on nonsense. Let's get to the drawing. Let's just draw it. Swimming or on land? That's the question. I feel like I want to go with the classic on land. Let's not do swimming. Okay. Alright. How's the music volume? Seems loud. Alright, let's do it. Let's do it. On land. Let's get it. Let's get it on a... We're starting... I started... What time is it? 10:19. So 10:20... 10:39 is when we're going to finish. Let's get it. It's mass. It's mass. It's going to be similar. I want it more like coming up. And then... I want it looking down on us, kind of like. Music volume good, great. So let's really get that. I'm trying to get that perspective here. Oh no, don't do that. Don't do that. Why are you always doing that to me? Maybe we get a bit of a mouth here. It doesn't really look like it's looking down on us, does it? Start again. Is that better? I want it to look. No, I want to change the shape of the eyes. Like this, yes. Like this. Not sure about this Aboleth. And this is kind of like it's... Alright. No. Let me change this. Stop doing that. Stop it. And then I'm just gonna give myself some more room around the margins. I'm not super in love with what's happening so far, but no, I don't want any of the tentacles going up. I want them all going down. So maybe we just... Alright, this is the rock. We've established the rock. These are the waves. We need a tail. We definitely need a tail. Yeah, I think something more similar to the original would be nice. But I do want... I want some mouth. Give me some mouth. Give me a toothless mouth. Is that a toothless mouth? Alright. Let me look at some of the other... I want to get some inspiration from some of the other ones. It's kind of like a... Yeah, okay. This one has kind of like... What do you call them? Ridges? And then a big... Should I give him like a... Oops. Like a crest here? Like a fishy crest? A bony crest? That looks kind of dorky. Undo. This isn't going the way I was hoping it would. Okay. But that's what happens sometimes. The Aboleth. I wish he had more structure and looked less like a blob. Let's just get rid of that. I don't care about that anymore. Maybe he's not dark enough. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe when we darken him, it'll look cooler. This is clearly a Johnny quest. Let's get a smaller. I'm getting too focused on the details. Maybe it does need some little tendrils. Maybe I will give it some tendrils. They don't do anything. Maybe they're just for feeling around like catfish. Just to make it a little more interesting. What are we doing with these tentacles? Alright, so... Tentacles. Yeah, something like that. We could have a definite juncture point. Not juncture, but place where the tentacles come from. So they're not just... I don't know. Oh, I like how they... Yeah, that's a nice design. Get the... How's everyone doing today? Everyone being Killswitch. My #1 fan. Okay, let's get a little bit. We'll get a little one. You can just see it from behind there. I'm not sure about this tentacle. Let's see what we can do. Get that out. Maybe we make that this tentacle, right? Something like that. And then the other tentacle. Whop, 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 whop. And then it comes up out of the water here. Another part of the rock there. No. No. Let's do a straight line across. We can do that simply by holding shift. God, why does it keep Photoshop? You're causing me a lot of problems. The structure. Something like that. It's got kind of a shoulder, which I'm not digging. I don't want it to have a shoulder. Maybe the tentacles should come up from further up here. Maybe that'll make things more interesting. But again, it's looking a bit too much like a shoulder. Should I have gills? Should it have gills? The Aboleth of Doom. Yes, I like that. Something like that. Something like that. How are we doing for time? 10:27. We're halfway through. Started at 19, 20, 30, 39. Yeah. We're okay. We're okay. And then let's get a nice big. It seems like it's not wide enough. Not sure about that fishtail design. I don't know who the original artist was. There's only 4 artists in the Monster Manual 2. Let's check out 5e. That's a little... Okay, that's a choice. That's a choice that they made. I mean, yeah, I guess that's fine. I like the tuna. The tuna design. It's just straight up fishtail. But let's let me look up fishtail. Let me quickly an impromptu tuna fishtail. Yeah. Nothing special. There we go. Copy image. Let's paste it in here as a little reference for me. See, the tuna, though. I think this is a Mazinga soundtrack. So maybe we don't need to have that super fat. Okay, let's just split the difference. I like the bumps. You can add those in there. That's fine, but I do like the stripy, and then yeah, something like that. Let's do a little monstrous jaggedy, and then see, some classic. Don't need that anymore. All right. So I think we're looking pretty good. I'm not sure about that mouth. I want this coming out of the water creepily. Just a little guy. He's just a little. And then do we do the cave? I do want to add. I'm trying to figure out that mouth. Maybe that's it. Yeah, that's it. The toothless mouth. Disgusting. I really want to give it teeth, though. But we won't. We will stick with the description. And then, can we do any... Maybe we change... Oh, God, Photoshop, you and your... Some terrible... Maybe we add the tuna flank bumps. Random spots. And then, I really want to have like a... No, not that one. I just want to do some cave stuff. But we'll fill that in a little bit later. Just come on. God damn you. There we go. Eraser. Sometimes Photoshop... I really should switch to Clip Studio, but that means it's a whole learning process. I don't like new things. Okay. I don't know what I'm drawing here. I'm just drawing shapes now. Just drawing abstract shapes, and then and then let's shift it over just a little bit. Okay. I still wish it was more vertical. Maybe I'll cheat it just a little bit. Nope. Mazinga. I'm just gonna squish it. Maybe I want to stretch it too. The effect is much the same. Is that too much? And I want to put it on an angle. Something like that. Okay. All right, great. We've got everything we need in terms of this is the composition. What happened to my straight line I drew? Mazinga. Okay, we're good. We're happy. Oh, this is the other tentacle that's coming down. I see. Right. I forgot what I drew. Okay. This is water. This is rock. Let's get some darker darkness going. And let's do another layer. No, I'll do the other layer later. Okay. We just want... Actually, let's do this. We're going to G that. Yes, now this is our other layer. Something like that? Not bad, not bad. This is all Aboleth. All Aboleth, all the time. I've been so focused on drawing... let's get a sliminess to it going on here. Slimy. Slimy. I don't know what's going on here. This is his body. Oh, I'm missing his, oh, the oh so important tubules. Okay, I almost forgot the tubules. My God, man. Have you taken leave of your senses? All right, so let's get those tubules in here. How close are they? They're pretty close. But we can make them a more interesting shape. I don't know how many tubules I'm going to draw. I don't know, as many as fits, I guess. Let's start one here. Another one here. Another one here. We'll just keep going down the line. Tubules, baby. That's what we want. What do we want? Tubules. When do we want them? Pretty quick. All right. Okay. Don't know what I was drawing there. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Okay, how are we doing? 36. We got 3 more minutes. I'm just gonna see if we can fix up some of the mistakes here. Clean up on aisle 3. Yeah, that's great. That's great. Hey, check out my other live streams, why don't you? For those of you who are listening. Boom, boom, boom. Two concurrent viewers. Fantastic. Our parking garage flooded a little bit yesterday, which is not ideal. But it's okay now. There was no damage, I don't think. Is there anything else I need to add to this guy? Some interesting shapes. Maybe some fun spots. Some age spots. They are quite old. All right. The Aboleth. We are getting quite... Oh, I'm on the wrong layer. Let's go to my color layer. Does this look like an Aboleth to everyone? Let's get some highlights on the tubules, the all-important tubules. I feel like I just drew an Aboleth. We are 2 minutes, we still have 2 minutes left. Let's do... try not to overwork. It's one of the dangers of arting, is the overworking. Overworking the... Just want to get the eyes here. Is there anything else I need to do for the eyes? Let me actually... And then I can... Come on, come on. Now I take this and I just... a little more. I think this is Battle Beyond the Stars. We're listening to it right now. I think that's okay. We are officially at time. Congratulations, we drew an Aboleth. We can get rid of this. One little thing I'd like to do, possibly, if if I can, let's just whites and blacks ever so quickly. Whites and blacks. Whites and blacks. Whites and blacks. Whites and blacks. And then we can adjust this. Is that too dark? This is a long live stream for a 20-minute monster, I mean. Let's get those little nubbins in there. And then, yeah. Some stalactites. And then the whites, for the whites, we'll do another different layer. I just really want something to indicate the water here. That's not white, that's black. And then we can also, I feel like this should be on top. Sorry, we're over time. I shouldn't be finessing. Just like a little reflection from the water. And also just to add to that slimy look. And then the highlights for the eyes. And the mouth. And because I can't control myself. Looks like he's got a mustache now. So let's just put that there. And I think we're done. We are done. Aboleth. 20-minute monster. Thank you for joining me. Torrin Atkinson. Torrin 2024. Let's put a little bit of an outer glow. Let's choose that. Yes, and let's make it a little bit smaller. The Aboleth. Oh, creepy. There it is. We did it. Hey, Jason showed up. Free car wash. A poor hapless adventurer. Looks crazy. I love it so far. All right, yeah. Thanks. What's next? Let me grab my advanced Dungeons and Dragons Monster Manual T, and we can get a preview of next Sunday. Same bat time, same bat channel. There are a lot of bees. Problem with the old Monster Manual 2, there's no index. There's no table of contents. There's an index, but not a table of contents, so it's not helpful. So we got the Banderlog, which is basically a baboon. We got the Barghest, which I think we've seen in other editions. Barkbur, Baziderond. Any of these ringing any bells for you guys? Greater, Basilisk Greater, Bat. A couple kinds of bats. Oh, I might have to do the bat because there's a funky bat in the D&D cartoon in one of the later episodes. And if it's in, my policy is if there's a monster that was in the D&D cartoon, that's the one I'm going to draw. But well, I'll check on that. I've got different bears, bees, beetles, only the boring stuff. The Behir, that's an interesting one. The Behir, the Behemoth, Bolisk, Bogart, Bodak, also popular. Boggle, Boobry, the Bowler, which is just a big sentient rock. Bookworm, Buckon. Okay, so those are the options for next week. Like and subscribe. The Funky Bat. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do right now while we're here. I'm going to go to my Dungeons, Dragons, Cartoon, Monster database. No, that's not it. I gotta go to Drive. I'm going to my Drive. I'm going to my... There it is. Okay, great. Let's load this up. All right, here we have... This is where I catalog, because I'm a huge nerd, all of the monsters that appeared in the D&D cartoon. Because, as you may know, I do a storyboard artist reacts video series to the D&D cartoon, and I'm still in the first season. But anyway, you can see here, let me grab my stylus in this. You got the column here that shows the source. So we got, I'm looking for Monster Man. Okay, so when we get to episode 10, TGOZ, the Garden of Zin, that's that one. The Choke Creeper, that's going to be our C entry. Any other Monster Manual 2s? Oh, a Cave of the Fairy Dragons. So I think those might be the only monsters from the Monster Manual 2 in the D&D cartoon series. Okay, Choke Creeper and Fairy Dragon. Cool, that's good to know. All right, so B is still wide open. There's no, we don't have to do the Funky Bat, but we will keep that under advisement. Thank you for joining me. I'll see you next time. I'm going to go mess about in Metrotown, and I will see you next time